Hey everybody, this is TJR. You know, I rarely talk about current events involving the rich and famous. And when I do, it's usually music related, like the time when Robert and I talked about the rift between Lindsey Buckingham and Fleetwood Mac. Or usually it's to honor the legacy of a great figure in music who has passed away. But today I'm going to talk about the recent news event regarding actress Laughlin and her husband Mossimo Giannulli. Both are among some of the dozens charged by the FBI and the U.S. Attorney's Office on March 12, 2019 in a nationwide college entrance exam cheating scandal. While these two famous individuals are not the only targets of the FBI, they are the ones getting most of the media attention because they're famous. I didn't talk about the recent controversy regarding Jussie Smollett or the firing of Roseanne Barr and the cancellation of her TV series. I definitely had opinions about those two news incidents, but kept them to myself because I didn't think they were relevant to this channel. But something struck me about this particular current event involving the rich and famous, and so here I am talking about it. When I first heard about this particular news incident, this scandal, and the involvement of actress Laughlin, my reaction was one of disappointment. I wasn't any huge fan of Laughlin's work or anything like that, but she seemed like a nice enough person. Of course, one mistake that all of us make is that we think that we know celebrities because of their public personas. The truth is, we don't know them at all. But I thought to myself, you know, shame on the kids, but even more so, shame on the parents for facilitating it. And then this morning, I came across this headline. Laughlin's husband is apparently a vocal Trump supporter who frequently complains about people not carrying their own weight. Now, while I am no Trump supporter, I can see that this is clearly a politically charged headline. So I want to let you know right now, it is not my intention for this to be a politically charged post. Forget about the political part of the headline and focus on the part about a man complaining about people not carrying their own weight, and then, of course, facilitating his own children to commit the very sin that he's complaining about. Before I could even finish the article, the question crossed my mind. Why is it that people who publicly complain about the sins of others so often are guilty of the same sin themselves? I flash back to all the televangelist scandals that I remember from the 80s. You had all these public personas condemning the use of pornography and prostitution, but secretly hoarding pornography and secretly doing business with prostitutes. I've seen this kind of hypocrisy play itself out over and over again during my lifetime. And I kept asking myself, why is that? Why does it always seem to be this way? When a well-known public figure condemns others of a certain behavior, it turns out more often than not that they're guilty of the same behavior themselves. And then it hit me. Everyone is guilty of one sin or another. All of us have, to one degree or another, done something in our past that we are now ashamed of or embarrassed by, or who knows, we may be doing it right now. Now, I am not excusing the people involved in this scandal of their crimes. What these people did was wrong, and now the law is going to hold them accountable. But what I am saying is that before you start publicly criticizing others of their sins or their shortcomings or what you see as wrong behavior, take a long, hard look at yourself and whatever sins you may have committed or may be committing right now. Because if you don't, your public statements may come back to haunt you. That's all I really wanted to say. Everybody take care. Try as much as you can to be good to each other, because being good to each other is better than being bad to each other.